Hello.
Hello.
That's not it.
Hole for dog.
Hole for dog. We're a little bit late. This time, almost explicitly because of Hunter.
Yeah, and milkshakes.
We got milkshakes, but we were already late because of Hunter.
Yeah.
It was in for the penny, in for a Reese's peanut butter cup milkshake.
Yeah. But it fit into my diet today, so that's fine.
Yeah. Hi, Quiet.
Hello, Quiet. I got it in one ear?
Oh, is it? Is the cable going? I think the cable might be going. Good to see you, Quiet.
Yeah, I don't have it in the other ear.
Oh, dang. I can get the earbuds.
No, they're not very good. I'll just make do like this.
You're a liar. Those are great earbuds. You don't have to think so? Those are fucking great earbuds.
Okay. Where were we last time? Right. Okay.
So we had done it. We had done the whole conspiracy, and all that was left was to do a victory toast.
Right.
And you, in your paranoid state, seem to believe that that's not the end of the game somehow.
Well, okay. Before we do much of anything,
yeah, I want it on record of who you think is going to betray you.
I mean, it's okay. It's not just that Corvo has done all of his missions basically exactly to plan, and that nothing really has seemed to slow down the resistance yet. It's that we're only on mission like 6.
Well, yeah, and just by game amount.
Yeah, I know video games are usually a bit longer than 6 missions, even if a game like this looks highly replayable.
Yeah.
So,
and I would say it is.
The assassin who killed her mother is still at large.
Oh, well, also they just say it right there, don't they? You haven't actually gotten revenge on anybody for anything.
Yeah, that was the other big thing that I forgot to think about. It's like, Corvo didn't actually solve or find out who killed her in the first place.
Yeah, that is somewhat damning.
So do you want my guess?
Well, because you had said previously, is the person who's going to betray me who I think is going to betray me, and I think I know who you mean, but I was curious if you were willing to.
So I'm gonna do you want me to put it out
on
on the record,
shot,
and we'll see how accurate I am.
Yeah,
I think Pendleton sets us up because he's got his own brother. He's got his family's voting block now. He's got Sokolov. All of his major political opponents are out of the way, and the Admiral is right here. He can kill him right here.
And also, he did try and kill you once, sort of.
He put us in a situation where we could die, implying that we are expendable, but also that Lord Shaw might have... He also probably trusted that we could take Lord Shaw, seeing everything that we'd done already.
That's true, yeah.
Lord Shaw didn't have time-slowing powers.
Yeah. Lord Shaw hasn't made a pact with maybe a whale god?
Yeah. Whale deity, or maybe just some alien.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to it.
Among Us.
I know it's a good day, but the rats are still here, aren't they? I look out at the river and still see the bodies going by. I wonder if the Admiral could get me a post in the Navy. I don't need anything fancy.
I already read this one.
Is that where they make Sam live?
I guess you'll be headed back to the tower soon.
Fuck, it is,
Is
isn't
that
it?
where they make Sam live? Sam gets he has a punch card recorder, but they don't give him a room? Sam! Just let Sam sleep in Corvo's room.
Screams carry very well over the river. Can be heard for half a league out sometimes. Seems like every shore
I didn't never know.
screams come out on the water behind me. I carry death wherever I go, it seems.
That's a cute touch. A sort of thematic boatman on the river Styx theme for him. That's cool.
I wonder if it's different in a low chaos.
Could be. How much cash do I have? Does it tell me?
231.
Ah, okay.
Hiram Burroughs, once known as the Lord Regent, is no longer in power. His corrupt and illegitimate regime has come to a close.
Couldn't do the celebration in a nice place.
Sell him his own stuff back.
Hell yeah.
Already read these. Where is he?
Piero?
Yeah.
He might be in the party,
Uh-huh.
theoretically, if they're... Because it's all the loyalists,
Alright.
of which he is ostensibly one.
Applause!
That's it. The Lord Regent's done. Farewell to Hiram Burrows, you scheming piece of shit. Now we can bend the law to pardon our past crimes, Corporal. We'll find out the assassin the Lord Regent sent to butcher the Empress. Then you can have your revenge. We'll have to move fast to clean up his mess. The armed forces will do their job. Martin has control of the overseers, and you, Trevor, do whatever it is you do with Parker.
That's Lord Trevor Pendleton to you. Without me, you'll never command the nobility. They'll tear you apart like a fish.
Sorry, Corvo. We're nervous. Your work is done, and ours begins. The coronation will be an impromptu affair. It still requires much preparation.
I wonder if this constant violin note is anything to worry
I
about.
wonder!
You will be vulnerable.
This is also one of those things where
I doubt history
I feel like most players in their right mind would not drink
and wary.
out of a cup. It's like, no thank you, I will get a beer bottle for myself, please.
Raid Piero's wares, restock your ammo, and make yourself ready. Just in case.
To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Colby, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
Corvo!
Yep, you cannot...
Have you given Emily much spiritual education?
It's just such a bad look of like, here, we got you the special glass for special boys.
Hi.
So many dead. At least they were mostly commoners.
She's a spoiled child, even if she's to be an empress.
Fuck.
Oh no, don't worry about it, you're just drunk.
Corvo?
Corvo can't handle this liquor.
Campbell's journal was a gift.
Emily will
Corvo always gets Shirley Temples.
Until then, legally there's still a fairly lavish reward, so I'd keep your head down and your mask on, if I were you.
We do all this work, all this risk, so that a child can assume leadership of an empire in chaos. I give us very slim odds. All of us.
It's gonna be one of us, because we're grown-ups.
I can control the Abbey. I just don't know if I can heal it.
Hey, Emily.
I'm tired of being afraid. When I'm Empress, I'm going to make everyone else afraid instead. Just like you do, Corvo.
Admirable.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's also different depending on chaos.
Chaos route,
I
yeah.
don't know if I like this.
The
Corvo.
low chaos route one
Everybody's arguing.
is hilariously saccharine.
The other day I saw Emily staring at you. Do you think she understands what you've done? The Pendletons, Lady Boyle? I think on some level she knows what's been done in her name.
Sometimes when you come home, you smell like blood. If someone killed the Lord Regent and someone killed the Empress before that, how do I stop them from killing me? My great-great-grandfather conquered the Isles, but then he got poisoned. Callista told me.
Weird!
When I'm Empress, I want to build 2 giant ships and crash them.
I'm allowed to do that, right? Oh my god, like, okay, like, we've talked a couple times with the games we've played on this stream about, like, the big choice narrative and, like, the binary choice trend that plagued games for a while. This kind of stinks of that.
Yep, a little bit.
It's either Perfect Little Child or Damien from The Omen.
Right.
Dunwall is just the beginning. When the Navy's rebuilt...
What's our current objective? Rest before it, okay. Carrot?
Yep. Corvo does not eat his veggies.
Probably
This is actually just jaundice hitting him.
See if Piero's got anything.
Do you need me to put something together for you?
awfully low on upgrades because I've been like keeping an eye on like the max coin in each level.
Yeah.
We've been going pretty sparse.
Yeah. But we're getting through.
Yeah.
I fall really bad into the trap of I might need this later. You just have to sit here and go up. I guess it's fine. I mean, Blink still works. I can't be that sick.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Do not attempt to interfere with the regular transfer of deceased persons to disposal centers in the flooded district.
Well, I kind of hate that we have to fall for this trap, considering how well designed the rest of the game is.
Yeah.
All those other branching choices, but like, I mean, the narrative does eventually have to hit this point, doesn't it?
Yeah. And they could even do it as just like somebody came and poisoned you in the night.
Yeah.
Injected something into you and ran away.
Yeah.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job, then.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
It was all of them.
Okay, that was my second guess. But I wanted to go with the more easy one first.
Yeah.
Why I keep sticking my neck out for you eludes me. But I only gave you half the poison, Corvo. They were watching me do it, but not close enough. Maybe you'll survive it.
Thanks, Sam.
I can hardly blame them for turning on you. After all the people slaughtered in the name of this cause. Those are crimes of state. And maybe they figured it'd be too hard to control Emily with you around. Could be they're right on that score. I'll drop you in a boat, and then I've got to ship out myself before they smother me in my sleep. That's the next thing. Makes the most sense.
Smart.
If you're lucky, you'll wake up and find your way out of this doomed city. If not, well, goodbye.
Hey, yeah, I have.
Sam is also right in that they would dispose of him being the key witness.
Right,
He's
yeah.
next. Oh, the flooded district. We've been hearing about this. This is basically the dump site for all the bodies.
Yeah.
I think I can guess what we'll fight here.
Yeah.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poisoned. Tivian stuff. Amateur work. He'll live. That's up to Dowd.
Dowd's name has shown up a little bit.
Yeah.
Even before we knew it was him.
Mm-hmm. How long does a district have to be flooded before you start calling it the flooded district?
Oh, probably a while.
I was gonna say, that's not something that happened last week.
I know a great deal, bodyguard. I recognize those marks on your hand. A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery. And I can't allow that.
Oh yeah, there was an 11th hour twist. Who could have guessed, heretic? Who could have known?
Here you are at last, in a ruined and drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your empress, the assassin Dad.
But for who?
Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
I still don't... Did we know if, like, Dad was sent by our team, or if it was some external force?
We don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he's just doing it for shits and giggles.
Hello, Rat.
Yeah, A, that's a good question, Quiet. B, I love how they're like, oh, amateur work, he'll survive this poison, and then also fail to kill... Oh, I guess you're supposed to be imprisoned? Why? I don't like you. I could just kill you.
Rule of 3. Only powers. Optional, return to your Grieve to get your stuff from the gear. Blah. Return to Grieve's Foundry to get your gear.
Yeah.
Those words came out of my mouth easily. Any plans to play the DLC? Is the DLC any good?
I've never played it. Is the DLC the Death of the Outsider thing?
Oh yeah, that's a good reason to keep Corvo alive, is you want to collect the bounty on his head.
Yeah.
Because it's probably gigantic.
Yeah. Reasonable.
That's the music boxes, yeah.
Yep.
Did they explain why it's this music of all things, or is it just magic?
I think it's magic. Oh, Death of the Outsiders 2. One has some good DLC. Well, this is theoretically the definitive edition, so I don't know how it is presented in here, but
getting our gear back is optional. That's interesting. Play the rest of the game with no weapons, only powers, and knife.
I guess so. The other two are really cool side story. Noted.
Well, as fun as that sounds, I think getting the gear back is a good idea.
Yeah. What was the other objective?
Maybe for a challenge run later. The other objective is just to get to Dowd's headquarters.
Okay.
Bring more witches. Yeah, I guess that... Well, we did talk about witches on ships earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, and that they create storms and...
Probably a real thing.
Command whales.
At this rate. Oh.
And Emily's just over here like, I'm gonna make ships crash into each other and die.
Corvo, you ever think about the fact that we're all dying? It's fucked up.
We live in a society, Corvo. It's a good shot.
It's a good shot. Pittsburgh is like a good example of something called, I think, what was it called? Neo-Gothic or something? Architecture?
Hmm.
It's really only exists in that city. to like any extent because it was like made by architects from that city.
Yeah.
A strange period, like just before Art Deco, but after neoclassicalism. Up.
Y'all see the logo for the new Cleveland baseball team? No.
Yeah, it's the Guardians. It's just a big G.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it the Goosebumps G?
I think so. It's kind of like it. More are you? God damn it. Oh, they can hit me underwater? Bullshit.
Got a little bit of hard-edged Art Deco look to it. Oh, okay.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to press.
God, how nice would it be to have car keys always have a waypoint? Your keys. Your parked car.
Okay.
Alright, a little bit worse for wear, but...
Almost dead.
But your health also regens that little crook in the health bar. Ooh, and also food.
I'll take it.
And a loose brick.
What the fuck is it all the way up there?
Your gear. Or maybe the way into
Also,
the building.
What is that?
I don't know. For the record, you've stopped time up.
I know. Lightning.
It's Greaves Lightning!
Greaves Lightning. Go Greaves Lightning. Anything dangerous gonna wait for me down there?
Nope.
Doesn't look like it. Come to daddy.
Whew, nice. A well-timed elixir. Hang on. I want to experiment. Hold out blink for a second. Scroll the mouse wheel. Oh, okay, never mind.
Doesn't do
like,
anything.
Like, does that change the distance?
Was here,
Guess not.
in the rich sting of their enchanted flesh.
I mean, I figured as much. We know where the oil comes from.
Yeah.
Nope. Ah, fuck. Can't jump this.
I guess it's just treated as a wall.
I guess so.
Tragically. Yeah, that is a weird thing about the heart of a living thing. Oh. There's a refill pump.
Alright, so I need an empty tank from somewhere. Where's it? Oh, is it up there?
Maybe.
Was that?
Oh, there's a tank dispenser. Down the stairs.
Oh, and just some tanks.
Well, I was going to say turn around. There's easier access. 180.
Oh. Really proud of this tank mechanic, I guess.
Yeah. Zoop.
Something very unnerving about oil that glows.
Yeah. Phosphorescent whale oil.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Rats.
We're the rats. Ah, pipe down, you weasel.
Oh, that was a waypoint. Alright.
Did you ever have to do a rope climb at school?
Yeah, it was used to be part of gym class.
We never did. We didn't have a rope ever.
Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftops. All right. If nothing else, we can cut him off at the market. He can't get through the rail station without the key. This one is resourceful. He'll find a way.
I don't know if they make kids do that anymore. I hope they don't.
It seemed always really dangerous. Like, you could fall pretty far away. Well, they'd put like a mat under, but was it like a stunt? Like a full-on crash mat? It didn't seem like it ever. Heck yeah.
Money, money, money. Money. Come on, Corvo, get up there. Corvo, come on.
You would think when these companies abandon, they would like go out of their way to, you know, like salvage the oil.
Yeah, you'd think they would empty out the oil if nothing else.
Yeah.
Wooing the best crews with promises of better pay and safer conditions. Upton Sinclair. Ebenezer Greaves. I wonder who's evil.
I was like, I wonder.
Who's an evil Dickensian company man?
I wonder if they really got better pay.
Did you ever hear that thing of like how snow on Christmas is actually kind of uncommon in the UK's climate zone?
No,
but they think that Charles Dickens might have written A Christmas Carol because of like 5 or 6 consecutive winters in his childhood that were all snowy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then some ghosts told him to shape up.
Right.
And he was like, okay. The last ghost showed him, oh no, you're gonna die. We're all gonna die, Ebenezer.
We're all gonna die. Are they playing with it?
Are they? That's really funny if they are.
Shit.
Chomp.
Die. Stay dead.
You know, for a wasting disease, it makes you pretty resistant to sword swipes.
Right. Maybe it's because you can't feel the pain anymore.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh, fuck me.
You could, do it so quick that no time at all passes.
That's true.
Because you can cast powers from the chain, right?
I believe so. Oops.
Oof. You might also just be able to grab it and get out. Later, nerds. Oh, that was cool. The chain was stuck in swing.
Oops.
I feel like such a moron that I didn't get this power.
Whoa.
Woo-hoo. I didn't think you had made it. TBQH.
Okay, is that all my equipment back? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Is that all of my tinctures back? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Looks like it. Now, what's up there? Or can we even get up there?
I feel like there must be some way up there, but I'll be darned if I know what it is.
Not allowed to leap on this.
Dang. That was my next guess.
Oop, something up here. Ah, Whaling Territories map. That's good.
Hell yeah.
Money. Any further away?
Hey, Zerker.
Other way up? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Okay.
Hope you are well.
We can move on. That's for like exploring in New Game Plus or whatever.
Yeah. You've got the world.
All the time and...
Or do all the streets in Dunwall look the same to you? Like a tourist? Heck yeah. Winding down on Friday is a good time.
I was worried that would be too high. Oh well, that's why I saved. I like how Corvo's corpse rolls.
Yeah, it still
like
physics.
Physics when you die, that's pretty fun.
You did a fucky-wucky with my powers, Corvo. I was hoping your failures would be a little more interesting. I was going to submit it to Dunwall's funniest home videos.
Fail, Navy.
No! I was not. Oh, man. God,
I haven't seen Fail Army in a while,
I fucking work in YouTube, and that's still ancient to me. Probably owned by like Jukin Media now.
Something like that. If it's even still around.
Oh, I'm sure somebody owns the license to the words Fail Army.
Just gonna have to run. Look it. Oh, forgot to get this.
Helpful.
Money. Subway station? Or train station, at least?
Depends on what stuff you mean, Heretic. If you mean Sokolov's elixir, yes. If you mean the creepy plants, also yes. Oh, the glowing whale, also very yes, yeah.
Oh, Sokolov's elixir is also definitely a carcinogen.
Oh, 100%.
There's radium in it, I'm sure.
Yeah. You're drinking some amount of just pure raw mercury.
Yeah. Oh, corpse. Okay. Head was swinging for a second there. Wasn't sure.
Is this place not friendly to overseers? Bullet.
Bullet. Grenade. Oh, full on grenades. Well, I know what I should use.
When you have 5 grenades, everything starts looking like a nail.
Knife. Oh, full on pistol too. Alright.
Yeah. And to answer your question, Heretic, yes. This is Corvo's going to die from having ingested 8 million doses of plague elixir and stepping in whale oil. And also, I have to assume that there's some amount of carcinogenic risk to discorporeating and then reappearing.
Oh.
Key.
Thanks for that, dude. Rail station office key.
I do appreciate that in the High Chaos run, Sam's like, I don't even know why I'm helping you. You're kind of an asshole. You've killed a lot of people. Alternatively, the teleporting is the only reason the tumors haven't developed. They stay behind. True.
You ever see in Bioshock when dudes would teleport, they like turn into blood clouds and then reassemble as other blood clouds?
No, but that's pretty metal.
That was pretty rad. I like that interpretation of it. Oops.
I have done nothing but blink bread for the past 2 days. Sam just has The Simpsons do it for her board with pictures of Emily. I mean, we saw it where he lives. He could use a do it for her set of pictures.
Sam also, well, consider that he was next on the block.
Yeah.
So like he's like, look, even if I get out of the city, they'll probably hunt me down at some point.
Yeah.
You being alive is a good chance that might not happen.
Yeah, you being alive creates a reason for them to have something else to do. Obviously, the reaction is different on a low chaos run. I love how if somebody's a loose end, the idea of making somebody who's a loose end do the poisoning, but not watching them ultra super closely. That's pretty wild. If you have to watch somebody to trust that they'll do a poison, they're probably not a good,
You're okay, fully alert because he sees that corpse down there.
Yeah.
Now he isn't.
Yeah, is alerted to something is wrong is 3, but red is detected you explicitly.
Specifically you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this dude's body's just laying in the spotlight.
Yep.
Probably should have thought of that, but oh well.
Crossbow bolt.
I hope the second game is a little clearer about light and shadow.
Probably.
It's pretty obvious here, but like this. Is this dangerous light? I can't tell. Corvo's kind of half lit.
Weirdly, so I haven't played a ton of... I've played like 4 missions. I'm on the Clockwork Mansion in 4. A lot of missions have taken place in daylight.
Really?
Yeah. So there isn't a lot of shadows to be had. There's quite a bit more hidden in plain sight stuff.
Oh, I thought for sure this would be a choice. Huh. Alright, front door it is. The stupid route.
This is gonna be a loading zone thing? Because that's
That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, save here too.
That's the one thing about a game like Thief and its terrible graphics is you can load that whole ass huge level.
Not that it's fun, but
yeah. But it's seamless.
Yeah.
Also, some of those levels are fun. It's just the Thieves Guild level that's been a little too much. The other level that was unfun was the Mage's Tower, and that was different.
Imagine the firepower of a tall bow with the speed and easy concealment of a pistol. What did that give us?
I think an upgrade.
Upgrade slot. Small scale combustion refinement. Oh, let me read it. A chemical process that can be used to stagger combustibility rates.
Does it say to stagger combustibility rates?
As in a launch charge and then a warhead charge.
Okay.
Like a grenade launcher does. Pretty useful, I would think.
I guess. On a pistol?
I didn't say it was smart.
Yeah. Did you notice a problem? The entire time you were being watched by a single-seated super maneuverable
aircraft.
It didn't even consider you a threat.
Now these dudes have really good vision, I've noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys don't fuck around.
Are you being watched by anybody?
The Wizard's Tower is kind of annoying.
Yes, you are. Okay. I should have figured. This is why we surveil before we shoot.
Nice. Nice. Oh, I wonder if the ash kill thing works on shots or just knife.
It might be knife only. Feels like it'd be really overpowered if it included shots.
But it just says unnoticed kills.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe that's especially powerful.
I think after this I'm going to try and get back to Thief, because I have enough of my arm use. Should maybe have enough arm use.
Sorry, we're closed. Oh god, that's sad.
It's also kind of funny.
Yeah.
If I lived in a post-apocalypse, there's a part of me that would spend my days putting "sorry we're closed" signs on just things that were abandoned in a hurry.
I mean, you do.
What?
We do kind of live in a post-apocalypse now.
Okay, but like a Walking Dead when people have to leave in a hurry kind of apocalypse. Whew.
This game's passive music is really good.
Yeah.
But I think it kicks up when things aren't happening, which is kind of strange.
Maybe because if things are happening, they want you to have clarity of where things are coming from.
Yeah.
Got him.
That was close.
Nice shooting. Side note.
That was not what I wanted to do, but okay.
Side note. Definitely not the best stealth game, but one of the most immediately immersed in a stealth moment I've been was a flippin' Beyond Good and Evil.
Really?
A game with the rare distinction of having made me cover my mouth in real life where it didn't matter. There's something about the way when the guards were suspicious and would go, huh? And then like everything would get so tense feeling.
Not sure what the significance of that would be yet. Maybe this was another way in.
Hell yeah. These boys got crossbow bolts. They also have crossbows.
Fuck. The world!
But that they must have, when they made that power and the physics like all stopped properly, that must have been like, they're like, oh, we got a good game.
Yeah. That's a sign when you can do Dio's knife trick in real life.
That's when it's like, that's when if you're the publishing company, you're like, yeah, okay, fund it. Fund that shit.
Activision says yes. Or is this an EA game?
This is Bethesda.
Okay, so it's a Microsoft game.
Yes. It wasn't at the time. I guess ZeniMax was previously the Bethesda. It's the travel time.
I know.
Oh, you're just doing two.
I I thought I might have missed the headshot, so I wanted to be sure.
Yeah, the original trailer had a time stop moment where you walk around the bullet super hot style, and it's like, oh yes, okay.
Where's that dude's body? Oh.
There.
You know this also is Half-Life 2, the bombed out house.
Yeah.
Next to the bombed out apartment building next to the horse statue.
Oh,
Oops.
You're not gonna make that.
Oops. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought he could grab that. Oh well.
And you might have been able to, but I'm sorry, guy. But also, thank you. Something I noticed,
at least there's no more guards.
Something I noticed that seems interesting to me because it's a really simple way to do a sort of adaptive difficulty thing. Is it seems like if you have to shoot a guard multiple times, you get refunded a bolt.
Yeah, I noticed
but
that.
But if you shoot once, it seems like you almost never get that bolt back. And I almost wonder if there's like they've put a limit in, like if you're kind of a bad shot, we'll always make it cost 1 bolt to kill. But we won't, if you're a bad shot, we won't penalize you beyond the alerting everyone. Because you probably need the supplies.
You're here for field work. I have a job for you. What's the delay? I am gate-bound, not river-bound. A guard holds the key to the tunnel and is asked not to be disturbed. Is that it? Correct. This prisoner we took, the bodyguard who was with the Empress, seems to trouble him gravely.
Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight.
Yes. Good luck on your assignment. When you're permitted to leave.
But you're not. Because I'm here.
And time in. That's pretty dope. Also, you're making a crossbow profit.
Yeah, if it weren't for the elixir spending, I would use that power every single time.
Oh yeah. I appreciate that it's balanced such that you can't go through the whole game and stop time, but you can use your powers. You can have a good fun time with your powers. Which is what makes the low chaos playthrough kinda lame.
Must move unseen. Stay
In shadow and avoid the light.
Huh.
Cross to the other side
of the room without attracting notice.
Is that the exact line from...
Yes. That might even be the same actor.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's really funny.
That's a love letter to Thief.
This level?
Good
Hold
job.
that. We're
Good
not done.
Job.
We're not done yet.
Very good.
Oh wow. I did not see you approach is definitely the line exactly. That's cute. I wouldn't have known that when I played this. There was a Piero's elixir.
Where? Didn't I just get it? Oh.
Nope.
I got the other one.
Yeah. That's really cute. That's really cute. It's the exact...
I did not see you. Also, Corvo doesn't cast a shadow.
Huh.
Nope, no feet.
Maybe it's outsider powers. Woo!
Or it's 2010.
Or it's 2010.
This game's really good. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, they've earned that.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. That's so good. I haven't even played the game and it tickles my heart.
Yeah. We're not done either.
No wonder they got Stephen Russell for the next game.
Yeah. That guy, thank you.
Thank you, that guy. That distracted me from stealth for a brief moment.
Corvo is the shadow, though. That's exactly right. Appreciated. Hope you are well, by the by. Emily Caldwin is the shadow in 2. She can literally turn into a shadow monster. It's great.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Corvo knows.
But Emily can't bend time. It's funny. I looked up what people thought about the difference between playing as Corvo and Emily when I was picking up Dishonored 2, and there are exactly 2 methods of thought about which character to pick. Either you say pick Corvo because Corvo can stop time, or pick Emily because who the fuck cares about Corvo as a character?
Fair.
It's because it's like, you know, you're following the story of one of these people personally. It's like, oh, who do you want to be? Optional. Send Dodd a message. Steal the pouch from his belt. It's exactly the it's the Thieves Guild objective. Is an optional way to win this.
But not a stranger. A man not trained in our methods. But perhaps he will. Remain on watch and kill him if you can. Maybe he'll surprise us both.
So, yeah. Not having played this, I didn't realize at the time that this level was just an entire love letter to Thief, basically.
Farewell, Lord Regent. Royal Spy Master. Hiram Burrows. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But someone beat me to it. Someone very dangerous, it seems. Good riddance to you, sir. So many schemes you had, and so many contracts. How many people did I kill for you?
Oh, that explains it.
Unlike the last.
Why wouldn't you pick Emily?
Unlike her.
No. That explains who killed.
Back all the coin if I could.
Oh, yeah.
No one should have to.
But Eric was asking why wouldn't you pick Emily? And the only answer is stop time and possession are
And honestly,
very funny powers.
I love stop time enough that I might just pick Corvo for that reason.
Like, that's the thing is, that power, if you're playing High Chaos, Corvo just has very funny powers. Emily's got, like, some...
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, Emily's got, like, some, like, stealth predator powers, but Corvo can just set up wacky Rube Goldberg machines in the stop time and get people killed. You could just put a landmine at somebody's feet that wasn't there 2 seconds ago and then tie him in. Blat. Corvo can possess people into shooting each other. It's pretty fucking hilarious. I might argue that Emily's powers are more useful, but they're way less funny. And stop time is outrageously useful. Yeah, it was people making the choice of either you play Emily because you're more interested in the character, or you play Corvo because you're more interested in the powers that he has. That's right. Shit! He moves in the stop time! I'm sorry, I had to let that happen.
shit.
I had to let that happen.
Oh, that was cool though.
Yeah. Dodd is the same thing.
But someone beat me to it. Someone.
I also hadn't seen JoJo when I played this, but I have to assume that this is on purpose.
So many schemes you had, and so many contracts.
Somebody knew you were gonna make a bunch of Dio jokes.
None like the last.
And they were ready.
Like her. I'd give back all the coin if I could.
They're like, you're right, you are Dio.
No one should have.
And you know what happens to Dio?
He blows up. Jotaro punches him so hard the leg, his head explodes. Gotcha.
Nice. It would almost be super cool as if he noticed time was stopped. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah. I really like what they do with the other paranormal assassin.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It's pretty good.
Anything else to steal here? Doesn't look like it. Filing cabinets? Yeah, I guess this used to be a commercial district. So these used to be like account boxes. Well, that's proof.
Yeah.
Not that it does us much good in this state.
Also, even if you could prove it was him, it's like, he's got magic teleporting powers. There's not that much you can do. Yeah, like you can't force a man who doesn't obey the laws of time to stand for anything he doesn't explicitly want to. How do you plead? Not corporeal. That's pretty good. Some good Bethesda games have had some pretty good environmental storytelling in them.
This is true. Oh yeah. Corvo thirsty.
Now I'm just thinking about Bethesda Softworks does Duke Nukem.
Oh, or we could have just gone around.
Yeah.
Using the key. Do I need to steal that? Is that a Sokolov painting? It looks like it.
Yeah, 300 coin.
I wonder who actually painted those.
Hmm?
I wonder who's the artist on the team who actually
Oh,
painted
okay. I was like, no, I think Sokolov is canonically a good painter.
Incendiary bolt.
Incandescent paste.
Alright. We can improve something, couldn't we? Or unlock something? Yes.
That seems, for what you've been doing, pretty good.
Let me read the rules of that again. So if they don't see me, they turn to ash. Then at level 2, that exception
goes away, and
change.
everyone turns to dust. You go Ash Wednesday on some fools. I hope you gave up breathing
I do
for
still
that.
need the key regardless. Oh well. You know what you're dominating now? Bleeding. Bombastic music. Why is the music bombastic?
I don't know.
Something gonna...
This is your triumphant...
Something gonna kill me when I try to come out here?
This is your triumphant Shawshank Redemption moment.
Maybe
Old Corvo.
Corvo Tano crawled through a river of shit.
And came out clean on the other side. 500 yards. That's the length of 5 whales. Just shy of half a mile. And then he ate a rat. Corvo emerging from the sewers to Shane Dunwall. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So that's the scene.
Effective.
Effective.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Effective.
It also has the moment of in a New Londo when you realize, oh, this isn't a hill. I mean, it is a hill.
It's a hill of something.
It's just not what I thought it was. Oh no.
It's sort of like the moment where, like, who's gasping?
Yeah, the plague, it does hit different. Also, the idea is like, oh yeah, people are doing this because they're obeying quarantine. It's like, oh, fucking, let me tell you, 2010.
What the hell are you? You some new kind of guard? Like a tall boy? Can't be. Doctor, maybe? Just kidding. Assassin, maybe. Passing through, huh? Hoping to catch a ride on the plague wagon. A few come through here trying. And they fall and break their necks. But that won't stop you. You're almost there. It's pretty easy to get to the rooftops from here. You'll see the way. What do you want from me? To rob me? Looking for a quick roll in the mud? To rescue me? Well, I am not going anywhere. I came here all on my own, and I'm staying right here.
All right.
Do you think it's better out there? I hate to break it to you, but this is it. This is Dunwall. What you see right here. Flooded district, estate district, anywhere else. It's all gonna be the same soon. Don't you have a plague wagon to catch?
Hey, I'm dying. Please just leave me alone.
Fair.
Yeah. Don't worry, lady. I can do that.
Sir.
Shepherd.
Let's look at that again. Yep.
Yep.
Still chilling.
You know, it's a cute touch. These areas, in terms of loot, no elixirs.
No, I guess not.
Be in a basement. There's no hospital. I told you that. Think they round people up because there's a cure? They're city guards. They're supposed to protect you.
Who's talking?
Are they Down in the pit?
Can't tell. All right.
I see you've got the barrier up top. Should have done it sooner if my buggers didn't keep climbing back out. How many times have I asked that only cadavers take the long drop?
Well, that is an issue.
You should know that. Some guy in the last shift was telling me the Lord Regent himself was stuck like a pig on some assassin's blade. What is going on up there? Way to express yourself. Now shut up.
Suddenly, stilts make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck would you put someone up high where they're easier to shoot? And then I realized, oh, so they're far away from the coughing and the dying.
And the flooding.
Yeah. It just hit me.
Yeah, that's actually pretty clever.
Social distance on stilts.
Yeah. Wouldn't have occurred to me if we weren't playing this game in 2021. I got pretty good eyesight too. You know what would be...
Oh.
That's pretty good. Wearing these for the Delta variant. I just love that they're called Tall Boys. Tall Boys, good name.
You know what would be a nice touch? You know how there's like coin of 1, coin of 5, coin of 10?
Yeah.
What if there were coins that were really stupid denominations, like coin of 7,
Yeah.
coin of 19,
Coin of 3.
coin of 44?
Yeah.
Because it's traditional.
Yeah.
Locked. Now we're getting somewhere.
That's where I need to go.
Save.
Yep.
Haven't saved in a while.
Side note, because this game reminded me of it, but Heretic Soul, in the chat, is going to be running a game of Blades in the Dark.
Oh, neat.
Which
I've
is,
heard of that.
Which is, what if this setting, what if, they literally called their city Duskwall. Like, so, you know, keep an eye out for that. And maybe follow Heretic, if that's something you want to see.
Well, that gets rid of the laser grid, but I can't take 3 of them, not all at once.
Yeah. Yeah, it's heavily inspired is a good way of putting it. Is there a way to blink around and get on that little platform where the thing was?
No.
Is that thing to your left blinkable too?
To the left?
Those little ledges? No.
No, that's just the combine wall.
I guess there's the thing
Okay.
right in front of you.
The what, sorry?
No, that. The wall.
I can't reach it.
To your right slightly.
Oh. Oh,
and then you
this.
blink from up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I'm stupid.
Ta-da!
Surface exit. Oh.
Oh, he's looking.
The world!
Is that a loading zone? Hell yeah. Woo! Got away with it.
Can't get me. Okay.
Everything old Dunwall is new again.
I'm glad that Corvo knows where he's going, because I sure as hell don't.
Yeah. Oh man. If they were gonna make another DLC, or make a third game and then make a DLC for it, how cool. How cool would it be to have, and by cool I mean terrible, to have a DLC bonus map where he has a Garrett-style map, and it's just completely non-fucking
like,
descript.
where the hell am I?
Yeah.
This
Honestly,
is cool. I get the feeling this
yeah.
is gonna fall right the fuck on top of me.
Yeah. Also, how cool would a weird DLC side thing of somehow Garrett's there and Garrett and Corvo team up?
Oh, if only we could get the rights from Square.
Yeah. Can't say I trust him, but I do like his voice.
Something about this guy gives me a strange sense of deja vu.
We were hired to steal the Declaration of Independence. I would just do crossover.
No, if one of them sounds like Jack Nicholson and the other one sounds like Nicolas Cage.
That'd be pretty good.
Where's Emily?
I have to say, if you handed me both of those elixirs and said these will help with the plague, I would prefer to drink the one that is red than the one that is blue.
Oh, come on. Did you ever read Gotham by Gaslight?
No.
It's a pretty cool, like, Elseworlds Batman story where Batman is in the 1800s.
Okay.
Getting a similar vibe to this. They wanted to make an Arkham game based on it, and there's like a unfinished alpha build that you can look at. They have like video of it, but they just never went with the idea. That was a huge drag because I like that aesthetic a lot.
Okay, yeah, and it's sad because up until they didn't, the Arkham games were pretty cool and did pretty well.
Swig of whiskey. You're the mask guy's been taking down all the lords and ladies.
Among other people.
Unless you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower. Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though. Something attacked us in the distillery. It used the rats. I know it sounds crazy. And then it run back under the streets. So we come down here to kill it. Slackjaw leading the way. Went bad. I barely crawled out. Don't know what happened to Slackjaw. He had the sewer key, though.
Anything else you can tell me?
It was a fog. And then rats. Rats everywhere. Slackjaw chased him deeper into the sewers. Like a nightmare. Something came up and started attacking. Slackjaw's still in there. If he can kill it, I don't know.
Shit. How do I kill you things?
That I don't know. I do not know the answer to that.
Alright, well I guess I'll go the other way. Thought I was being smart, but I guess not. Oh, well, never mind.
That's, yeah.
One way it is. Alright.
That's what he's saying, but he wouldn't go there for all the gold in Donwall Tower.
Grind to a halt! Ew.
Creepy.
God! Did somebody like these things?
I remember so little of them that I must imagine that nobody probably was
One
like...
of the devs maybe have a pet thing here with these plants and like them a lot.
Somebody really liked barnacles. I feel like that I can say with some certainty.
13 months.
The Fugue Feast.
Yeah, that's we read about that earlier. That's like a set of days that aren't logged in the year, as in they don't really happen. So sins that you commit during the Fugue Feast are forgiven.
Hell yeah!
Like the Purge.
The Forever Purge.
It's a little weird. It's a
lot.
little weird that the months of ice comes before the month of harvest.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe it means whale harvest.
Ah, that could be.
It's jelly again. You daft chuffer.
You lose your taste for whiskey in the month of wind. Windseed ice.
Four, 5, 2, 8.
Boom.
Bone Charm. What do you do? Twist of Fortune 1. Very rarely a potion gives you full mana. Not dependable enough.
Also, the fact that it doesn't tell you the percentage is damning.
Yeah. Yes, I know. You're very dangerous. Yes, I know. You can get me underwater. It's intensely annoying. At least these swimming controls are good.
Yeah, swimming controls are fine. Nice.
Ice.
Whale ice. Ice 9. I don't know why 999 makes me so angry.
Probably because there's a lot more talking than there needs to be.
Yeah.
Like, you get it.
That's, I mean, yeah. A lot of redundant talk.
Oh, no, it's paper. Okay. I didn't use any of them grenades I picked up. How about that? Feel like I might. Razor trap. Before we go any further, though,
Yep.
I really see how people love this game. It's really fucking good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I put it down a bit earlier for being like baby's first 451 game, but no, I'm loving it.
I mean, and it can be both a really good game and a introductory point.
Oh, it's Granny.
Oh.
Pretty song on your bones.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I could make you rich!
Just a minute.
Hang on. There's two sides to this story. Stir a bit.
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate. There's my love. Are you ready to help get Slackjaw's bones? Granny has some birthday gifts for you. I've been saving them up in case you ever came back to me.
All right.
Aren't you a gentleman helping Granny Rags with her stew? We'll eat well tonight, sweetheart. First thing, you'll have to put him to the knife. Don't want him crawling out of the pot now.
What you doing? Listen on me, Corvo. Don't help her. Don't let her kill me. You can have anything I own. Corn, whiskey. I gotta keep to the sewerways. Whatever you want.
But
ah, shit.
I don't remember that. I don't remember Granny Rags turning into several rats.
Oh, I can't do it now.
Surely that's not the case.
It's the cameo. The secret is in the cameo. Just a piece from an old necklace, understand?
Kill me, but I can kill you.
Uh-oh.
I rolls of clouds. They come and go at my command.
Really?
Corral. There's a cameo of a young girl. It's her. Destroy it with the furnace. Says in one of her books it's the only way to get rid of her.
Not so easy to be rid of Granny Rags, is it? Shield me, Ocean Fox, shield me.
Did I pick it up already?
I think you picked it up. I don't know that you put it in the furnace.
Was there a command to do that, or?
I don't know.
Of the great Leviathan.
Or is it that shiny thing right there?
That's a book.
But I'm pretty sure you have the cameo.
You think you're going to leave him? He's not worth it.
You have the element of power. Now,
Granny is going to kill you.
There. You did it.
Cool.
But now you
Corvo would not go as far as cannibalism. I don't
as
think.
just cooking and eating a person.
Pure
Yeah.
cartoon evil? No, we're not doing that much.
Yeah. But would say, sure, I'll help you. How about you go over there and consult the recipe book and choke?
Want to know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time. Now ain't that funny?
That is pretty funny.
It is a little funny.
This won't even the score, but it's all I got left. Luck to you, Corvo.
Slackjaw, you're mostly okay.
You're an alright dude, Slackjaw. I'm sorry it had to come to this.
I'm sorry I poisoned your supply of elixir.
In my defense, it was lying to get my way
Yeah.
with Granny Rags, who, as we've all seen, not really that useful.
Yeah.
Also you.
Yeah. Something else I find interesting that kind of makes sense naturally. This game doesn't have a lockpick mechanic, but considering we're in kind of the Industrial Revolution, realistically, how many locks anymore would be easily pickable?
True.
You find your way into such interesting places, Corvo. At the eye of the storm, raging between Granny Rags and this man who has lived his whole life with a cleaver in one hand and a bottle in the other. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you? Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, you just killed the greatest assassin of the age. Did you do it for love of the Empress or Emily? Or was it the primal desire to rise above other men?
It's because I wanted to open a door.
Yeah.
Do you even know why?
Yes.
Yes, I just told...
You know
God
what?
Damn it.
You know what that kind of stuff reminds me of?
What?
So I threw out my back like a couple of years ago, pretty bad.
Yeah.
And went to the doctor about it because like it's been 6 weeks. He's like, yeah, you're getting older. Sorry. And then said, I could prescribe expensive physical therapy, but honestly, what you should really try is just doing yoga. It's like find some online course, do some yoga. It's probably the best thing you can do for yourself right now.
Right on.
Which I appreciate that, tried to save me some money. And then you go and I did like a yoga thing on YouTube. And it was like, and while you're doing this stretch, meditate on the reason that you're here. And it's like, because my back hurts. Think about what you want to get out of this. Better back.
Better back.
And put that all, put all that energy into whatever. It's like, I just want to stretch my back safely, my dude. Please stop making it about other things. I just want to stretch my back.
There was no other situation I was going to use this.
Yeah.
I like that orange light they put on the Overseer there, because like, if he were a real human being, human eyes would light up really strongly in that orange light, but
Yeah.
his don't. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Side note, that was point of view. The Caliph has just burned down all my iron mines in Stronghold Crusader. And somebody went to go back to work even though the mines were on fire. AI of RTSs has come a long way, is all I'm saying.
It was 2002.
That's what I'm saying. We've come a long way.
I know.
I didn't say it was bad.
I know.
It's pretty good. Waffle House mines. I mean, basically, Stronghold Crusader, for the uninitiated, is an RTS, and it's good, but the AI is an AI from 2001, and like sometimes just the people you command do not do things that would strike you as normal, correct behavior.
It's one of those games where like, yes, it's had an update, but I have no idea how dependable that update is. So,
yeah,
never played the sequel.
There's plenty of games that I've played here recently that are a lot less playable than Stronghold Crusader in 2021. Because Deus Ex, the first one, it's pretty tough. And that's with mods to make it more playable in 2021.
God damn it.
Also,
where am I going? Alright, I gotta look this up. Are those plants indestructible?
I'll look it up.
Please. There's gotta be so much plague in that water, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that thing of people, like, begging other people not to step in sewer water or flood water?
No.
It's super full of bacteria. It will infect you immediately. Don't do it. Don't touch it. There was like a flood in, I think, Germany this week. Don't step in floodwater. It's even more dangerous than you think it is. Oh, whew, it's finally done with that. 3 civilians killed? When?
I don't know.
Okay.
Surely, do the Weepers count as civilians?
I wouldn't think so, but okay. Because they try to kill you.
Good potential targets for grenades. Can't be defended against bullets and explosives. Apparently, crossbow bolts or a bullet once their shell is open.
Oh, it's you, Corvo.
Alternatively, a spring razor placed on or near a crushed shell when it is closed will be set off the next time the crust attempts to open.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So spring razors, and what was the first one? I missed it?
Grenades.
Grenades, okay. Good to know. It does mean I'm going loud when they appear, but it's nice to know
Yeah,
it's not...
also that. It's deeper than it's probably deeper than it looks. And also full of dangerous debris.
He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore, but I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess.
You should have left.
Yeah, sorry. It's you made a dumb decision.
Well. I just watched from the attic. The Admiral brought his cutlass. He stuck Wallace through the eye with it. Then he did Lydia. Callista he shot in the back with his pistol. Emily saw it all.
Oh my god.
Havelock kept yelling something about the things he'd done and how no one could ever know. Pendleton wouldn't even look anyone in the face. They said it was time for Sokolov and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hit her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too.
How much of that was panic and how much was an act? I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died. Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness. I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed. I can hide here for as long as it takes. Seems that no one is safe when a man is that close to a prize like the throne.
I was only a kid at the last coronation. If we even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left out.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. A criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. That crazy mask on. ever closer until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Quinlo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out back.
Like you were, the other night.
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
It's pretty good dialogue.
This is some cop dialogue right here.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real Cauldron back. He says the outsider follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me. Before we go, I'm gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out here with us.
Just make sure Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy.
Small touch, when you zoom in, the audio gets louder.
Yeah.
Like you're using the directional microphone in Metal Gear.
Mm-hmm.
You should stay here. So I wondered how we could get into this place when we were here earlier.
Yeah.
Seen anything scary?
You always amuse me.
What? How did he see me?
I have no idea.
What did I do?
Unless it was rats.
Here Morris was dragged off by the overseers? Some black magic nonsense.
Blow off.
I'll be RV.
Okay. You remember this entrance being a little wonky. Good to know. Not that it helps me, but... Okay. Wanted to test that.
Test what?
I wasn't sure if Shadow Kill worked on a tall boy who I exploded.
Ah.
It doesn't. Speaking of, do I have any more runes to use? Just one? Nah.
I didn't kill?
And
that, I mean, it's pretty cool from a hitbox standpoint.
It's good that that's true, but it's very annoying.
Yeah.
Right, let's try this a fourth time.
Let me know if you want to gamble on the hounds again.
Blow off.
Whoosh.
Yeah, they saw that though. Just don't know where I am.
I guess they did see one of their compatriots just turn to ash.
Present yourself. Don't make me find you.
Oh, I'll find you.
Ah, he saw me. Alright.
I think his mate saw me.
Let's try the more subtle approach.
Alright. I was gonna say, now when you say subtle, we mean stop time, right?
Ah, that didn't work.
Didn't last long enough.
Nope. Hope you're not tired of the reload noise.
Attention Dunwall citizens. With sad hearts, the City Watch must announce the of the Lord Regent, Hiram Burrows. May his...
There's a guy on the ground floor.
Oh, damn
This
it.
world and
Whatever. Doing it the hard way.
Oh wow, the very hard way.
Shot you in the head, you daft bastard.
That sign won't stop me because I can't read.
Oh, no more. Downstairs. Upstairs?
That's something else. There's 2 waypoints.
Oh. Enhanced arc pylon. Lighthouse. Hmm.
Oh, there's the pylon.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the academy was a crime against natural.
Oh my god, are they friends now?
Yep.
You might have pointed out at the time, but it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you
About the elixir, yes. And I... Corvo, good to see
They were doing it from under tables.
The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the Arc Pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device.
Can you buy from him right now?
Or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
Well, I already removed like half of them, but yeah, let's do this plan.
I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
Explosive shot. Good. I was more interested in these. Oh, no. Oh, can I buy Sokolov's liquor from Sokolov?
Maybe. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, I guess if you talk to him, does he sell you different things?
Bullet.
Oh, now I gotta know if he sells you his elixirs.
Are they more expensive?
Or are they cheaper because they're his?
With that, we can complete the job.
No, he doesn't sell me those.
Dang.
Damn. Well, in that case...
What can I
Unless it's an upgrade again? Like you have to re-blueprint it for some reason?
Anything?
They take his blueprint?
That's too expensive. Corvo's pistol is needed. I'll need to get this first.
Yeah.
I'm not buying upgrades. Really. Just don't have the cash for it.
Crossbow bolts ain't free. Neither is stopping time.
Couple of those, couple of those. Alright. Why would I go for Emily? I know she's not there.
Do you?
Havelock's diary
Yeah, I
said
know,
she's not there.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, they said, so what they said specifically is see if Emily left anything in Corvo's room.
Ah.
Oh, shoot.
What?
I just realized. We don't got the boy up on stream.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Fix it.
Zip, zip. Zippity bop. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go.
Hi.
Okay.
Sorry about that. He was mysteriously absent.
I just totally forgot that I wasn't in a Discord call. In my defense, shortly before stream, we had just gotten milkshakes, and I was enjoying that. Oh, there it is. The drawing. I hear you with my blood.
I hear you with my blood. So dumb.
Yes, the milkshake was very delicious. It was made with ice cream with Reese's Peanut Butter Cup bits in it. And it was very good.
Pretty sure I killed everybody in this mansion. In this pub.
Yeah.
And the only guys left are the ones outside.
But one of those is a tall boy, so.
Yeah. 3 of those are tall boys, actually.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, wait. That's boarded. Okay.
Oh, okay, so that is, to answer your question, Quiet, was it Square that made Quiet Man?
Yes.
Okay, Square Enix published a game called The Quiet Man, which was ostensibly like a brawler game starring a person who was deaf, which that's kind of interesting, except the game was terrible and buggy and weird and just edgy to an absurd degree that at one point I think the main character or somebody else has written on a wall, "I hear you with my blood." Oh, there it is. And also, there's some Oedipus level stuff, if we're honest, in there. Just stay down, dude. Please stay down, dude. Damn it.
This better be fucking worth it.
Also, okay, so a thing about... Oh, yeah. 100% agree, Heretic. The wildest thing about the Quiet Man is that because he's deaf and they wanted to kind of put you in that frame of mind, the game has no audio. Which would be interesting as a reason of like, oh, you can't hear what people are saying. Except that it's also true that the main character can read lips. So he can understand the dialogue, but you can't. Even though he can. You're not putting yourself in anyone's frame of mind. Not really.
Merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo? I should have guessed you'd want to act decisively. It's a simple adjustment, and we will be ready. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honor?
Yeah, because they put some bullets in me, so...
Yeah. Just a few. Zip, 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 zip. But definitely my favorite part of that game was, well, the best part is when you parkour off a guy's head, bald dude's head. But I Hear You With My Blood was also pretty good.
Everybody's just humming.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Let's rise above such.
Let's not bicker and argue about who vaporized who.
You were going to feed me to rats? I don't take it personally.
Same with Mark, and maybe even Pendleton. Though I suspect
That's what he says. We're above that.
But no one is prepared for the sheer seductive.
Yeah, you were colleagues at the start of the story when you were both officially employed before the assassination, I think is what he's referring to.
Ordering people killed to get your way. Everything else is mere detail.
I expect that you will want to take revenge on those who wronged you. I do not know where they went, but it was by water. Old Samuel would know, I'd wager. We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
Okay.
Yeah, because in the starting scene, the first time you see Emily, she's hanging around with Sokolov, who's painting the High Overseer's portrait. Oh.
Ugh. Nothing on Liddy's body.
Oh, and Harry, there's the tall boy.
liking the look of this one bit. That party died down inside awful fast, and now they called all the staff together. They said one more package for me to deliver, but I think I'll be keeping station at a safe distance from the riverbank and keep an eye on things for a while.
So it's not just us.
Nope.
They considered everybody involved to be dangerous.
If you were not a conspirator, you were a loose end.
Yeah.
Also, of the 7 people they were planning to kill, they missed 4, which isn't great.
Not a great accuracy rating.
Like, missing Corvo is pretty reasonable.
Considering he's an assassin.
With supernatural abilities.
I don't know if anyone will hear this. The others...
Oops.
I don't know if anyone will hear this. The others took Emily away in a boat. I don't know where, and her hair hadn't been combed yet. I worry who will look after her. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
So there's kind of an effective thing that Snatcher also uses. Have you ever seen a Let's Play of Snatcher?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Harry, the mechanic, Harry.
Yeah.
You kind of have the option every time you visit headquarters to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, if you do, he tells, like, long and meandering stories that are kind of funny and kind of just weird.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, at one point in the story, he will die.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've talked to Harry a lot, it's a twist of the knife because, like, oh, you've gotten to know Harry really well, and now you have to, like, watch him die in your arms, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but it also works in reverse because if you haven't talked to Harry, Harry is still pouring his heart out to you as he dies in your arms. And you feel awful for not talking to him more.
Yeah. That's kind of the thing there's a thing like that with, like, Final Fantasy 7. A little bit like, oh, if you're kind of a jackass to these people, it feels bad when the plate falls. And if you're not... and yes, Quiet. Audio is stored on punch card here.
Oh, do we have to kill all the City Watchmen too?
I don't think so.
Didn't we just fry them all to death?
You have to send a signal.
Right. It's like Fallout in here.
A little bit.
I've been using energy weapons.
I will never use energy weapons. I mean, I might.
Did I miss the special flare gun we're supposed to find?
Well, they did say Emily's tower, so...
I looked there just now. Did I not get it?
Oh. But I would go back to the tower before exploring around here.
Alright. Oh, maybe it's at the top. I didn't know it at the top. Sokolov just hacking up a storm. Alright. Why is this still on?
Left in a hurry.
How do we get to the top of this thing?
I imagine there's a few ways, but...
Hey Sokolov, I'm still not cool about you using human experimentation.
Yeah.
Still not cool with that.
Look up places other than the...
Ah, there we go. Really? Nothing? I wonder.
Oh, this is a terrible idea.
Nope. He just shouts, unexpected!
Would you just try, like, the floor and the walls?
Nothing.
That window seems promising. The other window, the open window.
Oh, okay.
From which there is a signal.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Yep.
Oh my god. I thought it would be a thing I would pick up.
No.
Again! Oh, no. Anyone gonna respond to that signal, or?
There's been a waypoint marker on screen for about 30 seconds.
Oh. I'm so dense. I thought
it's the LP tax,
I
man.
know. I'm sorry. I thought that like the whole point of the flare was that somebody else sends.
Yeah,
the
he
flare.
was. You could see he was moving in.
Thought I'd find you here.
Oh.
But you were looking too much for the flare. You didn't see the moving waypoint.
I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We should start off soon. I've been feeling something in my bones, and if it's plague, well, I can't be counted on to drive this boat much longer. Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Do we have time for the last mission?
I don't know.
20 minutes? I'll give it a try.
Alright.
We'll see how far we get.
The island is a bloody mess. Looks like they fought. Maybe over Emily. Just after they landed. I bet the Admiral's got her locked up in the lighthouse somewhere. Pendleton's lost the first round. He's probably dug in someplace, doing his best to drink himself to death. I suspect it's Martin who's got the lighthouse under siege. They turned on each other at last. So the Admiral's power mad, Martin's a snake, and Lord Pendleton is a coward. And you. I'm a little disappointed, Corvo. It's like you've gone out of your way to be brutal. It's been interesting traveling with you. But this is the last time you'll see me, sir. Goodbye. My only hope is that Emily comes out of this all right.
You didn't have to trust me, Sam.
Corvo.
Hi, Chaos.
Yeah, it's slightly different.
I know it's part of the game, but it is a little effective to have him say, just get out and don't talk to me again.
Huh. I was actually told something different. Another little special wrinkle in the High Chaos run was supposed to happen there, but maybe I was
I'm
lied
not
to.
high enough.
I get maybe there's extreme High Chaos, but
I don't know. What were you thinking? What was supposed to happen?
So what I have heard is that he's like, I don't want to see you again, and I know I can't stop you, but I'm not going to help you, and then fires a flare gun, and everyone goes on alert.
Holy shit.
Which is really mean to pull, but also, A, kind of a cool narrative thing, and B, if you're playing on High Chaos, you probably want a chance to get, really fucking in there.
Maybe that's what happens if you're at 100% or very close
Yeah, if
to
you've
it.
gone out of your way to murder fools.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about that scene is I remember, God, this is a long time ago, people talking on a web forum or something about Dishonored and how they felt about the character of Sam. And somebody goes, I really, really liked Sam, but then I killed him because he insulted me about being too brutal. It's like, So the fact that he wouldn't go along with you being totally unhinged made you murder him?
That's a little unhinged, my guy.
Perhaps you are unhinged. Somebody else had... Oh, I killed him because he pulled out a flare gun and said he was going to alert everyone, which, I mean, is cruel, but is...
Cruel, but logical.
It's a logical cruelty. He insulted me! I liked him, but he insulted me and said I was bad for all the murder, so I murdered him. But I do love the idea of Sam being like, okay, but actually, get fucked, nerd. And then speeds away. So here's an interesting question that I wonder about. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can pick things out of the air. Bullets. You can acquire bullets by grabbing them in the stop time. Oh, and there's the
Can
rewire.
they put things back?
I don't know, but there's a rewire zone if you want to just solve it the more.
That's why I'm asking. It's like, is that possible?
I mean, you could go and reinstall it if you wanted to turn it back on.
Yeah, but...
Okay.
I like the idea of Sam fucking you over if you've been pure evil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I took you here, and then once I was at a safe distance, I was like, but actually, fuck you.
I'll let the trash fight among itself.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Everyone has disappointed him, and he has no dog in the hunt anymore. But yeah, it is a little bit... I'm a little disappointed in you, but I do like... Just get out.
I'm a little disappointed in you, Corvo.
Out, Corvo. Is
I don't like you.
Is pretty good, though.
I will never like you.
Yeah.
You mass murdering freak.
Games are fun when they call out players. That's why Undertale's cool. I mean, it's not the only reason Undertale's cool.
That's a reason Undertale's cool.
Yeah. Undertale, prepared to call you on your bullshit.
Someone help me out!
2, 3. Damn it! Going so well.
There's a certain Assault Ganon's Castle energy to final stealth mission level.
Yeah. What? What? Oh no! No! Shit! Let's just do this again.
Alright.
Okay, I was over here. So far, I'm liking this final level more than I liked Panchaea.
Oh, yeah, and Deus Ex Human Revolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's more what the game has been the entire time. I'd say.
Oh good, that counts. Okay. I was worried. What? 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 When?
It's that tower.
Oh, okay. In my defense, I have mono sound. Could not hear things in that direction.
Ah.
Okay, so it does see that. All right. You know what? Why don't we save this for the next stream?
All right.
I feel like this is going to be a little too long to do in one more.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Save. But no, this game, really good.
Yeah.
Thoroughly enjoying this.
Yeah. It's a good time. It's one of those things that is weird, because I think it was like I had a different conception of stealth game at that time. So I enjoyed it, but I didn't like fall in love with it. But I think it was one of those, I didn't have a touch point of like immersive sim going on. So there was like a weird case of like, it's good. But like looking back on it and like having played some of it too, I was like, oh, but actually this is really good.
Mm-hmm. I like how variable it is.
Yeah.
In ways that Human Revolution really wasn't.
Yeah. It's a cool time. But anyway, yeah, that should do it for us for tonight. Thank you everyone for stopping by, and we'll find a raid person. I think we'll go with Winterbit. Just doing cheapy robo runs.
Nice.
But yeah, thank you all for coming and hanging out.
Thanks for watching me save and reload all the time.
Yeah. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Quiet. But yeah.
Good night.
Good night.